In a world full of challenges and uncertainties, building self-confidence becomes a fundamental journey for personal development. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that transcends time, provides profound insights into cultivating this inner confidence by adopting Stoic principles. We are guided by the idea that ultimately the only real domain we possess is over ourselves, our attitudes, choices, and reactions to circumstances. This fundamental understanding serves as the starting point for the construction of self-confident Stoics teach us to focus on what is under our control and to serenely accept what is not confidence flourishes. When we recognize that we cannot control all external variables, but we have the power to shape our response to them instead of being affected by external events, Stoics encourage us to become masters of our emotions, maintaining unwavering calm. Even in the storms of life, self-reflection is a valuable tool in the process of building self-confidence. By analyzing our actions and behaviors, we identify areas for continuous improvement. Stoics emphasize the importance of learning from mistakes, viewing them not as failures but as opportunities for growth. This posture allows us to embrace our imperfections, understanding that the path to excellence is paved with constant learning. Resilience is a cornerstone of Stoic self-confidence. We acknowledge that difficulties are part of the human journey, and by facing adversities with courage and persistence, we strengthen in our inner conviction. Each obstacle overcome is an additional step on the staircase of self-confidence. The practice of gratitude also plays a crucial role. Stoics remind us to appreciate what we have, valuing virtues and achievements. No matter how small, this positive acknowledgement contributes to building a more solid and positive self-image. As we cultivate self-confidence, Stoics challenge us to transcend the quest for external approval. Instead of relying on the validation of others, we are encouraged to find our own merit in the pursuit of wisdom, ethics, and authenticity. In this Stoic journey, patience becomes an ally. Self-confidence is not built overnight, but through continuous efforts and authenticity. Each small step is a victory, and progress is a gradual and constant process. In the pursuit of these goals, we must be fully committed to doing whatever it takes to get the job done, regardless of the challenges that may arise. Self-discipline is the ability to act, to do what you need to do, regardless of your physical, mental, or emotional state. Everything you want to have, be, and do depends on your ability to perform the necessary actions to achieve your goals. Whether you want to or not, you can start by creating an effective action plan that includes a deadline to achieve a goal. It should also be built on the foundation of many goals that break down your goal into manageable parts. Many goals ensure that you are working toward the desired result in small portions and blocks of time, preventing you from feeling discouraged and without progress. Working without any results can lead you into the trap of procrastination, and soon after stagnation, consistency is crucial. As Marcus Aurelius stated, you must build your life action by action, and be content if each one achieves its goal as far as possible, and no one can keep you from this, even with a solid purpose and a practical plan. 95% of us fail to achieve our goals because we cannot be consistent. We fail because we don't learn consistency. We need to do it every day. The simple act of doing it every day creates mental resistance, develops focus and understanding of the necessary process to achieve something. You have to plant before you harvest. Self-discipline is nothing more than the habit of consistency, finding motivation to do something new and doing it again and again until you do it automatically and start seeing results. Therefore, even if you fail once, for example, if you didn't exercise when you knew you should, it doesn't. Define who you are. Your ability to move forward is what transforms you into a disciplined and strong person. A bad day doesn't have to become a bad week, and a bad week doesn't have to become a bad year. The moment you wake up, remember that the new day is a new life and move forward, focusing on what lies ahead. Life itself, practice voluntary suffering. As Marcus Aurelius suggests, discipline yourself in small things, and from there, progress to things of greater value. Difficulty, voluntarily endured, is one of the ways by which we build our self-discipline and value what we have. Try taking a cold shower and walking. Where you could use a car, you will understand how valuable what you have is and how you overlook it every day. Practice control. As Marcus Aurelius says, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Getting distressed, getting anxious over small things is detrimental to discipline. When you have a goal and are working, focused, doubts, negative thoughts, and anxiety concerns about what may or may not happen are beyond your control and paralyze you. The best thing you can do is apply what Epictetus said: some things are in our control, others are not. Don't be a victim. As Marcus Aurelius advises, do your work without complaining. Have you ever said, "I was born like this, never learned anything different"? My parents set a bad example. Everyone does it. These are excuses people use to justify staying as they are instead of striving to become better. You need to take responsibility and ask yourself, why me, why with me? Victim mentality is an enemy of mental toughness. You may not be at fault, but your life depends on you. Determining what is under your control and taking responsibility for it. Instead of resorting to self-pity, you must train to take responsibility for your life. It's easier to blame others when something goes wrong or we don't know what to do, but only those with mental strength can take responsibility, even when it's not their fault, and straighten the ship. Be the person who intervenes to act, solve problems, not the person who looks around seeking someone to blame. When you victimize yourself, you give up control and exempt yourself from personal responsibility, making progress and becoming a better person an impossible task. Learn to delay your satisfactions, as Marcus Aurelius suggests. So you were born to feel nice. Instead of doing things and experiencing them, you're always thinking about something nice. Get rid of the world and enjoy what you're doing. For God's sake, do the best you can. How much longer are you going to keep putting off enjoying your life? Delayed gratification involves the ability to wait to get what you want. For example, imagine yourself at a party with lots of food and drink while trying to lose weight. If you give in and fill your plate with fattening treats, it can disrupt your diet, but you can enjoy a little instant reward. If you resist and spend the night eating salad and drinking water, then in the future, you will be rewarded by shedding those unwanted PS pounds. This ability to resist temptation and stay focused on your goal, regardless of the situation or environment, is a central part of this behavior. You deprive yourself now to get something much better later. Ignore the pessimists, as Marcus Aurelius says, when someone blames you or hates you or people. Express similar criticisms, go to their souls, penetrate inside, and see what kind of people they are. You will realize there is no need to be tortured with anxiety about their particular opinion of you whenever you start acting, and declare, even if only to yourself, that you believe you have a special purpose in life and will do whatever it takes to achieve it. You will attract pessimists. Pessimists are people who criticize, object, or oppose something. They love to say no and bring you down. They may love you, but they fear progress, so they are against everything, and their opinions can be cruel. You need to realize and understand that getting upset about the opinion of someone you don't know or someone you respect is as foolish as is getting upset about the weather. It's a waste of energy. Don't waste your time because their voice doesn't deserve to be heard. You should actively seek honest feedback from those you respect, but who are not known to be pessimistic. Find wise people to imitate, as Marcus Aurelius advises. Socialize with men of good character in order to model your life after theirs. Whether your choice is someone alive or someone from the past, look outside for answers to help strengthen your self-discipline specifically. Let's identify models. Your models can be your friends, family, colleagues who have already achieved the goal you are working towards. Ask yourself who is doing it now, who has successfully achieved this goal, who has successfully mastered this habit, who has successfully made this change, who has the necessary self-discipline in this area. What can I learn from this person that can help me on my journey? Ask these people how they discipline themselves. Ask about specific actions they took for the result they have today. Then use their experience to help you discipline yourself throughout your own growth. Be honest with yourself. Honestly review your day, as Marcus Aurelius said. These are the characteristics of the rational soul: self-awareness, self-examination, and self-determination. He reaps his own harvest. One of the best ways to become more disciplined is to examine yourself and find your weaknesses. Be brutally honest and use this time to connect with your subconscious before sleeping. Think about your day and your actions. Ask yourself what I did well today, where my self-discipline and self-control were tested, where I was assertive, what I did wrong, why did it happen, and how can I improve now, how you can improve tomorrow. But don't blame yourself. Be stoic and forgive yourself. Have some self-compassion. Forgive yourself and don't blame yourself. It helps you, Ev.